Think about the last time something was going really well. A relationship, a job, a moment where things finally felt like they were working. And then you did something to ruin it. Maybe you picked a fight that did not need to happen. Stopped showing up for something that was actually good. Pulled back exactly when things were working. Here's what that was. You are not being weak. You are not being self destructive. Your brain was protecting something. The problem is what it was protecting. Brain imaging studies have shown something that changes how you understand every decision you have ever made. When you imagine yourself 10 years from now, the brain activates the same neural patterns as when you think about a complete stranger. Not a metaphor, not a psychological concept, the same measurable brain activity. Which means when you make a decision that hurt your future self, you're not betraying yourself, you're betraying a stranger. And here's where self-sabotage actually begins. The brain has one non-negotiable job: to keep you alive and familiar. Familiar means predictable. Predictable feels safe. When something in your life starts to change, when it's changing for the better, the brain registers it as a threat. Self-sabotage is not self-destruction. It's your brain pulling you back to the version of yourself it knows how to protect. The research identifies the most common patterns: getting close to something you want and finding a reason it will not work, building something real and stopping just before it becomes undeniable, meeting someone worth keeping and behaving in a way that pushes them out. Not because you do not want those things, because the version of you that would have them is unfamiliar, and the brain you are living with was not built for unfamiliar, it was built for safe. I have caught myself walking away from opportunities before they could reject me. It felt like caution. The research call it self-handicapping, creating the obstacle before someone else can. The research does not ask you to stop self-sabotaging. It asks you to recognize the moment before it happens. The moment where something good is getting close and something in you wants to pull back. That is not a warning sign. That is almost always a signal that something important is about to happen. So here's what I want you to sit with. The next time you find yourself pulling back from something that is actually working, ask yourself one question: which version of myself is my brain trying to keep safe right now? And is that version you actually want to be?